Hey guys, all right, happy Saturday. So, right, as you can see, we have the war in heaven, quote, quote. Everything is very heavily emphasized, or, the quotations are very, very emphasized around this entire structure of, the angels and, everything that's going on in heaven. And, now we know why, what myths actually contributed to the writing of Lucifer's fall. So that's what we contributed it to. That's where it came from, the Persian. So we have some interesting information here about Ahura Mazda's twin. So, but he was Ahura Mazda's twin from the womb of infinite time, the primal creatress, not his inferior. In fact, Aryaham is honored for having created the physical world and becomes a major influence on the cult of Mithras, another dying and rising god as Arminius, the secret god of magic. Now, this is all in Persian, and this is beautiful. I love Persian. I have a friend, well, I used to have a friend, and she was from Persia. Beautiful. I mean, beautiful culture. Everything's just wonderful. So, the Persian emphasis on opposite but equal gods of light and dark enjoyed pretty much a renaissance in the beliefs of the Christian Gnostics, as we shall see. In some versions of Lucifer's fall, Lucifer fought and lost to the archangel Michael, who remains forever his personal enemy. They're brothers. So both angels had shared similar characteristics, being associated with light and fire. Now, however, see, we don't know. So was he thrown out by the archangel Michael, or was it God, or was it Ezekiel or Isaiah? Who did it? We don't know. That's where everything is just kind of really confusing. Now, however, some of the angelic hosts refused to take sides, somehow managed to remain neutral, and it will resurface later as the central characters in the myths surrounding the Holy Grail. So we have the Holy Grail to go to. Oh my God. Now, in the last book of the Bible, the New Testament revelation, this story is told as thus. So, there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought back. But he was not strong enough, and they lost their place in heaven. The great dragon was hurled down, that ancient serpent called the devil or Satan, who leads the whole world astray. He was hurled to the earth, and his angels with him. So see, it just does not make sense. It does not what do you want to call it? It doesn't, it does not match up. None of it matches up. It's just a fantastical story. Revelation also tells us the dragon's tail swept a third of the stars out of the sky and flung them to earth. Now, those are interpreted as the fallen angels of Lucifer, his people. Now, which is taken to mean that the third of Lucifer's angelic followers fell with him. But later versions, obviously, of the fall describe Lucifer being angered because God created a brother for him, Jezebel. Where this comes from, I don't know. Men, that's where it comes from. The son, from whose head sprang sin, so who in turn gave birth to death. It was only after suffering this extra humiliation that Lucifer was ejected from his heavenly home. According to Milton, the heavenly hosts, presumably slightly ruffled by Lucifer's dramatic exit from their number, but no doubt rather smug at having made the wiser choice to remain in heaven. Now, they were all divided up into the following hierarchical categories. We have powers, we have seraphim, cherubim, thrones, dominations, virtues, principalities, archangels, and finally angels. Although much favored in the recent years, especially by the New Age, angels were originally merely God's messengers and often took the form of ordinary men. So yeah, there's a lot of New Age crap, and I say crap, about angels, angel magic, calling in the angels for help. They're a form of the galactic family is what I perceive them to be. I don't like the word extraterrestrial. So I'm going to be, I'll use like light being, but I do believe that that's what they are, a form, a type of, up there with them. So now, however, in the first century CE, the account of the fall in Genesis was not the only story of mankind's earliest days that circulated among both Christians and Jews. Now, certain apocryphal tales loosely based on Genesis 6 began to circulate. So it just started to, the craziness, the stupidity, literally, of all of this, the lies. It all comes together with this. Now, when men began to multiply on earth and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw the daughters of men that they were fair. And now that is obviously, talking about, the angels wanting to multiply with the daughters of earth and giving birth to a race of giants and, so on and so forth and etc. So I thought it was pretty interesting. Quite interesting to see that and to, experience that, and to take that all in. And, it's like, wow, okay. So yeah, that's just a little more of, what we have to go on with the whole story and the fall of Lucifer. So we'll actually get into the parts where he actually, who really is the true God? Who is who? We don't know yet. But there's too much, there's the dragon, there's the serpent, there's, the snake, and then we have all these other creatures. And who is he? There's no such thing. No such thing. It's a construct of the mind to keep you in fear of God. And that's all there is to it. So sadly, that's it for today. We have to clean gutters, but I did not think that my book that I'm writing now would be so in-depth and so much history. So, I mean, it's going to take me about a year or more to get this book done, but it's going to get done. And it's going to be my best book. It's going to be better than all the other ones. I mean, the other ones were written in a very bad time for me with the whole kratom thing. So that was when those were written. And it's going to take me a lot longer because I'm doing it the right way. So, all right, guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And I love you all very much. Thank you guys for your amazing comments. Seeing you guys in chat yesterday was amazing. It made my day. So I love you guys. Please stay safe, stay healthy. All my love, all the way from Venus, always from Venus, all the way back down. And I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, and we did find out that Tawny Katane, yeah, you can't see her, how she did die, cardiovascular issues, and yeah, just read about how she had passed, and yeah, which is it's a shock. It's sad. It's not, yeah. So wherever you are, Tony, we love you. I love you, and Julie, far, far away. So, but all right, guys, I love you all very much, and I hope you guys have a good day and a good weekend. So I will see you all tomorrow.